It is week 11 of Friday Football Frenzy presented by Duffy's. This might be the final week of the regular season for high school, but there was a lot on the line for several teams.
Patrick, you're right. We're not just talking about the playoffs either. Those start next week. It was also a lot of these players' last time ever playing organized football. So hats off to all the seniors around Southwest Florida who are able to suit up for their schools. Let's go over to Golden Gate now. They need a win tonight against Gulf Coast to keep their playoff hopes alive. Let's go to the first quarter. Running back Juvensley Bazile. He's going to take off the handoff up the left side end. Oh, boy, is number 2 fast. He's going to keep going. He's going to get about 65 yards here. He's actually committed to Washington State next year. So, man, just gets down to the 22. Next play, he's going to get a touchdown right there to Ryan Magle to Hunter Jones. That makes it 7-0. Offensively, though, that would be it for the Titans. Second quarter, third down for Golden Gate near midfield. Omar Cisse gets the pick. Says thank you very much for that one. Closing seconds to the first half, they try a flea flicker to go for the touchdown instead of the field goal. No dice there. But that would be a sign of things to come as Gulf Coast reeled off 37 unanswered points in the third and fourth quarters en route to a 37-13 win, dealing a critical blow to Golden Gate's playoff hopes. Even with the loss, however, Golden Gate may have a chance, however slight, to sneak into the playoffs. That's thanks to a Clearwater loss tonight. They're currently the number 8 seed. Golden Gate, however, won't know for sure if they made it or not until this Sunday. And over in Lehigh, it's the Battle of the Bell against the undefeated Riverdale Raiders. Senior night for the Lightning, who need a win as well to guarantee a playoff spot. Riverdale, however, wasting no time putting points up with this run by Jalen Cochran. Point after would be good. He's really good, too, just like the extra point there. 7-zip Raiders. Lehigh would go 4 and out on the next drive. Raiders would take it again. They're going to take a little toss-up here to Adarian Robinson for the score. 14-0 Riverdale. The Lightning, again, need this game to guarantee a playoff spot. This A.J. Kelly run right here, man, he's fast, too. Looks good for Lehigh, but always loose with the ball. The Raiders recover. Let's look at it again. You see him just carrying it too far out, and it just pops out like an Easter egg or something. I don't know. But it's not looking good for Lehigh. The Lightning, however, would eventually put points on the board with this pass. A.J. Kelly gets wide open, and I mean no one near him. Some blown coverage right there. He redeems himself from that fumble. 14-0 Raiders. But Riverdale was just too strong. They win 27 to stay undefeated. Lehigh now has to wait until Sunday to see if they've made the playoffs as well.
All right, 2 weeks ago, we focused on a Dunbar graduate, incredible, inspiring story who lost his brother to gun violence. Well,
this week, we celebrate a current Dunbar football player who spent the majority of last season in the hospital. Four-year Corners' Rachel O'Neill has more on this story. Rachel, what can you tell us?
Jadarius Green McKnight is quiet and reserved, but he dominates on the football field, especially this season. And some might find it hard to believe he almost lost his leg last year.
I had hit the bottom of it. It hit the bottom of my thigh. And I was coming full speed. Then my legs started swelling up.
Jadarius Green McKnight spent 31 long days at Golisano Children's Hospital. While he was practicing tackles, a piece of equipment dug into his leg. The worst part about it was
that I might lose my leg. Then I was just worried about me not playing football no more.
The doctors told the 17-year-old that his right leg might be amputated because he developed compartment syndrome. That's what happens when an injury causes pressure to build up in a part of your body. Jadarius' father says his son's relentless fight was inspirational.
It was hard, but he was strong, and he made me come around.
Jadarius lost over half the season last year after undergoing several different surgeries, but that didn't stop him from coming back to this field this year. He's now preparing for his 9th game of the season. Jadarius is a standout. He's strong, he's fast, and he's disciplined. Head coach Sam Brown couldn't be happier with the athlete and the person he is.
He's everything. He's a running back, he's a strong safety, he's a free safety, he's a baller.
Jadarius balled so hard, Florida State University had to have him. This summer, he verbally committed to FSU.
That's been my dream school since I was little, so I always wanted to go to FSU.
I mean, I was elated that he got the offer and then he jumped right on it.
I'm very proud of him. I've seen him come from nowhere to becoming the man.
He's on his road to greatness, and nothing is going to get in his way, even compartment syndrome.
I'm very excited just to go to college, period. Just to compete against the best of the best, and just I want to show out.
His mentor, Miss Bailey, told me last Friday marked a year since he's been released from the hospital. Huge congratulations, Jadarius, and we can't wait to see what you do for FSU. So we're going to switch gears a little bit to tonight's game. Now, Dunbar faced Fort Myers High School. Let's jump straight into the third quarter. Dunbar's already up 6-3. Brandon Benjamin gets the ball up the middle for the score. Dunbar's now up 13-3. But check out this play. Fort Myers on their next possession. Oh. Young gets hit. Let's run that back one more time. You guys see that?
Unbelievable.
He tries to leap into the end zone, but he gets hit in midair. Now, Fort Myers would go 4 and out, and Brandon Benjamin would get the ball up the middle again for this gain. That would eventually lead the quarterback up for a sneaking score. This puts Dunbar 19-3. Now, Fort Myers cuts it close with a late touchdown in the end, but Dunbar holds it down. Final score, 19-11.
Rachel, thank you for those highlights. Let's go to the other two Fort Myers schools now. Between the North Red Knights and the South Wolfpack, the North looking good for a wild card spot in the playoffs, but they need to seal the deal against the 1-8 Wolfpack. They start with a handoff to Shamari Mason, but no dice, just doesn't get anywhere. But the Red Knights say, let's try it again. Mason gets the inside handoff. He's off to the races. It's going to be 7-0 Red Knights. But the Wolfpack, they just wanted to play spoiler. They come out slinging the ball here. They're going to throw it here, throw it towards our cameraman, but just a little short, incomplete. So they're going to try the run. Freddie Ward gets the ball. He's just going to get just enough in right here in the end zone for the score, but they're going to miss the extra point. Red Knights up 7-6. North Fort Myers ball. QB Damian Bloom keeps the option. He's going to scamper up for a few yards. Next play, it's Marco Cardona's turn. He gets close to the first down. Then, third time's a charm. Cardona again off the right tackle. Actually, that's the short run right there. Overall, though, the Red Knights just run away with this one. They're going to win easily, 41-13. Over in the Cape, it's been a rough season for the Seahawks, but they look to win the Black and Blue Bowl over the Mariner Tritons. The Mariners, they're no pushover, though. Mariners try. They're going to try for a field goal, but Cape's Sean Collard says, nuh-uh. He blocks it. Tritons marching band, though, isn't concerned. They're just moving and grooving. The coach at Mariners says number 9 Taven Ward is the future of this program. And, hey, Mariner has a future looking bright. They win this one easily. Actually, very close. 34-27.
All right, we got a good night. A little bit of rain out there made things sloppy, but people stayed on their feet. Don't go anywhere. We have 2 more scores you definitely want to hear about.
And these 2 games could mean a big shift in the playoffs next week and for the playoffs overall. You're watching Fox 4 News at 11. We'll be right back.